What's up guys, Ben Clark here for Adapt to Perform. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I get in and out of my bed. Alright then, so as I said, this is a video about how I get in and out of my bed. Now, just to give you a bit of a background about myself, I'm a C5, C6 incomplete quadriplegic. That means I do have a little bit of control about my triceps, which does help with the transfers. However, the technique that I'm going to be showing you today can be used as well if you don't have triceps. It just takes a little bit more work, but I'll go through it as I go on and give you little tips and tricks along the way. So, let's get on with it. Alright, so first of all we want to talk about how we approach the bed. So we don't want to be going to the bed dead straight on parallel. What we want to do is trying to get our edge, the corner of our cushion here as close to the bed as possible. So we want to come in at an angle. We want to have our, I'm not quite 45 degrees to the bed here, but I'm getting my cushion as close to it as possible. That means when I come forwards in the chair, I'm going to be able to get across with the minimal distance possible. That's really key here. Now we want to just take our feet off the foot plates, just onto the floor, just like so. I like to put my hands underneath my feet and just sort of, under my legs, sorry, and just flick them off, and then they're on the floor, so you get a nice stable base. And then you're just going to shuffle forwards. And this is a bit you might find difficult, especially if you haven't got the triceps. So I recommend using the wheelchair as much as possible and sort of just shuffling yourself forwards. I'm just going to do it a bit quicker on camera today. So just pulling that forwards. There, I didn't really use any triceps at all. I'm just sort of pulling my body forwards, using my shoulders more really. Right, so I'm going to create a stable base here. All throughout this, we want to try and keep as many points of contact just for safety. So I've always got two hands on here. I'm just going to get myself right to the edge here. Okay, so right here now, I'm right on the edge of this cushion, on the corner, as close as I can to be here. Now my bed does have a little bit of a lip, but if you've got one that goes up and down, try and get it lower than your chair. That makes life a lot easier. Or if you've got one that's fixed, or you want to get one that's fixed, make sure it's the same height as your wheelchair. Is a lot easier. I've got a little bit of a higher one, but that's fine. And then from there, if you get the bed lower, you're just going to sort of slide across in this bit. I'm just going to do a little lift, but to do that, we're going to sort of put our weight forwards. That's going to take all the weight off of our bum, so our central gravity goes forwards. Then we just rotate round and we go up. There, barely use my triceps at all, so it's just a little, so you don't really have to do it. As I said, if you've got a bed at the same height, that's really going to help. If it's lower, that's even better. You're sort of just falling into it almost. That's great. Right, so when we're here, we want to go back as far as we can now. So to do that, I'm just going to have two hands on the bed, just pulling myself back. It's not pretty this way to do it. Just going to go back again, go back again. And the reason we wanted to go back as far as possible is that the next step is to get our legs up onto the bed. Now to do that, to make it easier, the further back we go, the easier it will be. So if my legs are right the way off, I've got quite a lot of weight to pull up onto the bed. If I'm further back, I've got less weight to pull up onto the bed. So it's all about making things easier for yourself. So I'm going to go back a little bit more. And you notice, as I come back a bit more, because my knees are up on the bed, my legs are sticking up, which makes it easier. Just going to grab underneath here. You grab one leg at a time and sort of shuffle around a bit, and then up we go with one. Hand under the other leg, up we go with the other, bringing it around. Now we're in bed. How about that? Right then, so to get back down, it's pretty much the opposite on the way down, but I'll show you anyway. So to sit up, I'm going to put my hand onto my bum, dig the elbows in, and push up. So there's no core use there at all, because I don't have any, so it's all in the elbows. From here, I like to put one arm under my legs, just like so. One hand on the side here, and use that sort of a pivot. Legs go down, nice and simple. Shuffling across as much as you can. Feet on the floor. Now from here, it's the same as you want to go on the way back. Just sliding. See, I'm not using my triceps to lift. I'm just sliding all the time. You can do this with a sliding board if it makes it easier, because you haven't got that grippiness. but this way I'm doing it without. I'm just sliding down onto the chair. Remember that chair's at that angle, so there's not much of a gap. I'm on the edge here, and from here, we just want to slide back into the chair, slide back. Cool, and then put my feet back on, just underneath each leg, up, on, pushing those legs back, and there we go. Right then guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If there's anything else you want to know more about this, or if there's anything in particular that you can't do what I just showed you today, feel free to talk to me in the comments. I'll be happy to help you problem solve it, and maybe we can find a solution together. Hope you enjoyed that guys. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you next time.